guys, I'm here to do an anti-haul makeup video today. I've seen so many anti-hauls by many different YouTubers, but particularly Kimberly Clark. She's the queen of anti-hauls. She's the one that created anti-hauls. She's hilarious, and her comedic timing and the way she shoots her videos just make me laugh every time. I need some reminders at times when I'm feeling like tempted to buy something that I know I don't need. I go back to her videos and just laugh. We don't need half of the makeup that we own. I think a minimalist lifestyle is so important. Anti-hauls are very entertaining, very helpful, and I wanted to add my own spin on it. I think Sephora is the golden palace. I'm a huge fan of Sephora. I think from going to these stores to what's even more tempting, simply going on their gorgeous online website, and it's just at a click of a button and you can get whatever your heart desires. When I go on Sephora, the best sellers list under makeup is what I go to all the time, because that best sellers list is the top of the line. It is the most raved about, rated, and purchased products on the Sephora website. So you know if you end up buying it, the quality is there. The problem is, even though they're best sellers, you probably don't need really any of those products on that list, because as we are all makeup lovers, we have so much in our collection already. So much redundancy is there. I put together a list of makeup products on that bestsellers list that I know I'm not going to purchase anytime soon or ever. If you'd like to see my picks and my rationale for why I will be avoiding these products, then stay tuned. So the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrera limited edition highlighter is at the top of the list, and with good reason. You know, Nicole Guerrera is such a popular YouTuber. I think we all are very inclined to support a fellow YouTuber, and so for that reason alone, I think it's a valid point to get this product. The problem is, when you look at highlighter palettes, I really don't understand highlighter palettes to begin with. Since when did highlighter palettes become such a big thing, similar to eyeshadow palettes? You know, there's a reason why there are eyeshadow palettes and a range of different colors, from the lid shade to the inner corner to the crease. But for highlight, I mean, really, other than a champagne pink and a, you know, more golden toned highlighter, all these other shades I don't think are necessary. And when are you gonna get through a highlighter palette? When I look at the palette, I mean, the colors are gorgeous, of course. They're neutral, they look very wearable. I just can't justify the price, and I don't think any one of you need that in your life. If you are a big highlighter fan, you probably already have a highlighter palette already, and so do you really need another one? I don't think so. So the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette was so tempting and calling my name. Eyeshadow palettes are one of my, well, it is my #1 weakness, and so I really have to slow it down, talk myself through it, and tell myself if I really need this and want this bad enough. So when you first look at the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, it is perfect. It's warm tone, peachy, just really flattering colors, and it just really draws you in. But if you look at it with a critical eye, it's kind of dull and very boring, and if you go shade by shade, you have every single color already, most likely. And of course, if you are one of the lucky few that are just starting your makeup collection and you're looking at what to purchase because you're starting from scratch, then you're lucky, because if this palette is interesting to you, then I totally recommend that you go ahead and get it. But for me, cannot justify purchasing this item. So the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation has such a beautiful name, and it has beautiful packaging, and it has an amazing brand attached to it. It seems like a no-brainer to try out, especially with all the rave reviews that it gets. thank goodness I had a sample and tried it out and realized that does not work for me. I have combo oily skin. If you have combo oily skin, stay away from this product because it's just an oily mess. It doesn't last on your skin. If it starts falling apart, this product must be catered to a different skin tone because it just doesn't work for me. And that's what I love about sampling, getting different samples, you know, with your Sephora order or when you're going into the store. Sometimes they give you some samples to try out as well. More often than not, the samples that I try makes me want to get the full-size product even more. But sometimes I can really hit a dud that I may have otherwise purchased. Urban Decay Naked 3 eyeshadow palette. I was really surprised to see that it was still on the best sellers list because it felt like a product that had come and gone in terms of popularity and hype, but because it's still on the list, clearly people are still buying it. So I really wanted to talk about it because I have a dupe version from LA Girl Cosmetics. It's literally the exact same product. Of course, quality is probably not even close to what Urban Decay offers, but the shade selection is there. So the eyeshadow that I have with those colors, in terms of all the pinky tones, I don't think it's really flattering on almost anyone. There's a few shades there that are absolutely gorgeous, and if I use it as a lid shade, it's beautiful, but as a full palette of pinky tones, it's just not what I would recommend. Matte crease shades, you know, darkening shades, all in that pinky family, it's just not flattering. And so, you know, if you just step away and, you know, minus lid shade colors, it's not a very inclusive palette and not something that you can really wear every day. So I don't think it's worth the investment. So the NARS Audacious lipsticks. Very, very tempting because apparently the formula is so raved about. You know, it feels like it's otherworldly in terms of how much people rave about the formula, but the price tag, $40 for one single lipstick. You know, I'd much rather go to the drugstore and get one of my favorite Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks or one of the Maybelline lipsticks. They're all really, really good. I can't imagine the NARS lipstick being that superior, but hey, I could be wrong, so please let me know if the NARS Audacious lipsticks are worth the heavy price tag because I'm still slightly on the fence, slightly tempted to get it, but for now, I'm going to hold off. There you have it. Not a huge list from the Sephora bestsellers because most products I do have on my list to hopefully one day purchase and try. If you would like to see another anti-haul, please let me know. I've had so much fun filming this and I would love to do another one, but I do want to hear if that's something that you'd be interested in. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.